Welcome back to the Washington College Sports Spotlight Series. I'm Nick Lewis, and joining the spotlight today is men's basketball alum Austin Allen. Austin, thanks for stopping by.
Thanks for having me, Nick. I appreciate it. I appreciate it, my guy.
So it's been a little bit since you last ran with the Shoreman. Tell everybody what you've been up to since you graduated from Washington College.
Yeah, so I graduated in 2020, a hectic year for everyone. And so that summer I actually interned with a company called Hearst, a company I interned with back in 2019. And then around August of 2020, I got an offer for Disney, the Walt Disney Company, actually, in their ESPN division. And so I've been working for them ever since.
So with that job at ESPN now, just go through some of the things that you've been doing, some of your responsibilities, and basically how you feel your day to day.
Yeah, so my role is a linear account manager. Like I said, for people that don't know, I work for Disney, but they have a bunch of different branches: Nat Geo, ABC, FX, and ESPN, obviously. So I work on the ESPN side and ad sales. And basically, what my day to day looks like is I'm managing about roughly 10 to 15 different advertisers, such as, like, let's say Hershey, Subway's one of them, Safe Flight, if anybody's heard of them. But we have a bunch, Verizon, and then basically what I'm doing is working with the sales team and the buying side and making sure that their advertisers and all their spend, their quarterly dollars are getting spent throughout each quarter. So that's making sure, like, they go in with a certain budget, and my job is to make sure that budget is getting spent and allocated the correct way through different advertisers. So NBA games, college games, anything on ESPN.
It's pretty important.
Yeah, yes. I mean, they go in with a big budget, so it's pretty cool to see, though, all the behind the scenes.
So turning the clock back a little bit to your time at Washington, how do you feel that your degree from there helped you jump into this new position?
Oh, for sure. So I majored in business and I minored in marketing and finance. So this role is more on the marketing side, kind of. It's more so, I would guess, say, helping me as far as how to market different advertisers to different agencies. That's what I'm saying. So I'm working with the agency side and making sure that their ads is getting worked on and spent the correct way, and then working with the buy side as well. So just that whole marketing aspect is pretty cool in itself.
And throwing it back a little to your playing days, this isn't really related to your current
Right.
work, but just talk a little bit about your time at Washington, your time as a player, and I guess what being a shoreman with the basketball team meant to you.
Man, it kind of, I mean, everything. So playing for under Coach Goodman, I was in his first recruiting class ever, so that was pretty cool in itself. And then coming in, just seeing the growth from my freshman year to my senior year it's just crazy to look back on. I loved putting on the jersey. I love competing. I think the great part about playing under Coach Goodman and that whole staff and just the program is I saw it develop and I saw it grow from what it was when we got there and what it was when I left. And he always used to preach, leave it a better place than you found it. And so I think that's what I did. I think that's what we did. Actually, we did, with the help of Dallas and Alec, just that proper leadership and just, seeing us not make the playoffs to now, making the playoffs every year, leaving out of there. It was just like, it was great to see. We all competed. We all wanted to win. Everybody played their role. And coach, that's what we always preach. So it was good.
I know as someone who was calling some of the games and following that men's basketball team this year, it's sort of like a parallel image from your recruiting class and the experience you went through, because it's almost like that program is at a similar point now. You've got a lot of younger guys that have come in, and it's sort of like
Exactly.
foundation all over again. I guess for you, because I'm sure you've been following the team, what are your thoughts on how the season went? What are your thoughts on where this program's at moving forward?
Man, I think it's funny you mentioned that because I was talking to a couple of guys that I played with, and I think they're in a similar position where it's a lot of young guys, but and I try to tell them even on my alumni visit when I went there, I'm like, just stay patient, stay the course. You know what I mean? Because I think that's important because you can look at it and be like, we're not winning right now, but I think they have some talent. They have a lot of young talent, and I think just me going through the program for 4 years, when they're juniors and seniors, I mean, the sky's the limit for them. Like, they're so talented. They got good guard play, good bigs, good wings. Like, once they all put it together and realize when they're juniors and seniors, that maturity kicks in. I think it's gonna be crazy for the conference.
So I guess to put a bow on things here, Looking back now that you're a couple years removed from your time with Washington, how do you look back on your time with the school? And I guess just what are your overall feelings towards your college experience?
Yeah, man, I can just say for one, I'm just grateful that Coach Goodman took a chance on me, brought me in, and because even taking away off the court, like the friendships, the brotherhood that I developed off the court, I mean, they're gonna be there for a lifetime. Like the class that I came in with, I talk to those guys still to this day. We take trips together sometimes. Just the connections I made with the professors, I still communicate with some of them. And I think people take this for granted, but that small knit community really means something. It's invaluable in a way. And I just think, like I said, just me knowing the people I met, even in the community, everybody was great to us. It's just an experience I feel like everyone has to experience, and I'm glad I got to experience it. I'm glad I got to meet people, that I still talk to through the day, whether it's on the basketball team, lacrosse team, baseball team, like all these guys that I still talk to and communicate with. So it's just great.
Austin Allen, men's basketball alum, thanks for stopping by the spotlight and best of luck moving forward.
No, I appreciate you having me. Go Shoreman, you know it.